so far so good today. Let us go and look upon lead magnet formula and the consistent secrets. As you can see, most of people are complaining how they can be consistent in working, because you can be inspired today trying to work on a particular thing, but after several days the motivation goes out, so you cannot achieve on that way. So what we can do to ensure that our consistent is in our hands, in our minds, and in our heart always. All of the things we are going to cover today. So you're most welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe to our Talanta Media, and also share, like, and very important, comment and share your ideas here in the chat box or in a comment box. Thanks. All right. Before we start, just better you know these 5 phases of any business. And today I'll be talking much on coaching business, coaching industry where I am. So if you want to become a coach, if you want to train people, if you want to teach people, these 5 phases are very important. First phase is lead generation. So what should you do to generate leads? What are leads? We're going to cover today. And then when you get the lead, you have to nurture the lead. How are you going to nurture the lead? How are you going to ensure that your lead is staying with you? That's another topic we are not going to cover today. And then conversion. After generating the leads, after nurturing the leads, you have to convert that lead into customers. How to do that also is another topic we are not going to cover today. And then in delivery, how are you going to deliver your content? So we have several tools that you can use in order to deliver your content or training people or deliver your course. That also we're not going to cover today. And then you can upsell now. How are you upselling your training, your coaching, and your courses? That also we're not going to cover today because it's not a one-day thing. In that case, today we're going to cover very basic thing that all these 4 things depend on this one, lead generation. So this is the first step. How are you going to generate leads? That's what we are going to cover today. So, all right. So let's see first of all about the secret of digital marketing. Today, I'm not going to teach in-depth digital marketing because it's a broad course that we cannot even cover within a week. So today, I'll be telling you literally the basic things and the secrets that you have to know in digital marketing or in online teaching or in a digital teaching. I can say like that. So the secret of digital marketing relies on this formula that I call WPBR formula. So what is WPBR formula? W stands for who, that's your customer. Who is your customer? So this is a first thing that you have to understand. Who is your customer? If you don't understand your customer, you cannot prepare a product that can satisfy him or her. So the first step is to understand your customer. That's who, W. Who is your customer? Then other people do emphasize on demographics, where the customer is living, the age, education, sex, and other things. But I discourage you to deal with those things, because if you use psychographics, you will get more proper leads than if you use demographics. So let us not use demographics today. Let us rather use psychographics. What do I mean about psychographics? In psychographics, we look on attitudes, aspirations, interests, needs, and wants of your who, your customer. So if you target a customer according to the needs, interests, aspirations, problems, wants, it becomes very easy for that lead to be converted. That's all. And also B stands for bite. Bite is a lead magnet. Mind you, you cannot hook a fish if you don't have a bite. So bite is a very important component when you want to hook a fish. And our fish here today is our who? Our customer. So what kind of bite can you create to attract your dream customer and win everyone else? So this is what we're going to cover today. And then what result are you going to offer? What result are you going to claim to your prospect so that he can become your customer? All right. So let's literally speak on who. Now, in that formula, a WPBR formula, let's look on who. Who do you actually want to serve? This is the first question that you have to ask yourself when you want to target. Who do you actually want to serve? Do not start with a product. Rather, start with who is your customer. Keep in your mind that you will keep more time with these people than your family or friends. So you have to take this matter so serious that you genuinely decide who are your dream customers. In so case, answer these questions to get the right direction. Who are your dream customers? What are the goals, dreams, and desires? What do they look like? What are they passionate about? Where can you find them? So that's generate demographics, which you can fix here as just single point. Then after having a clarity on who, now we look on psychographics. So what are their personalities? What are their lifestyles, interests, attitudes, opinions, beliefs, values, perceived roadblocks, stumbling blocks, problems, and primary motivating factors? So I hope that you have undergone through my survey. And if when you fill that survey, there's a question that needs you to mention at least 3 primary motivating factors. So you have to understand the primary motivating factors of your prospects, your potential customers. Then after looking on P, let us look on B, that's bite. This is a lead magnet. So what bite will you use to attract them? After knowing your customers and their aspirations, you have to create the right and attractive bite, that's lead magnet, for them to pay attention, want, and finally get hooked. So when they are being hooked, they will buy your course, then they will be ready to pay. Then after looking on bite, for which we'll be talking much more today, that's a lead magnet, and that's why today we're meeting here. Let's look literally on result. After you have hooked your dream customer with the perfect bite, lead magnet, the last question to answer is what result you want to give her or him. Where would you lead a customer to? What does that place look like? Keep that place in your mind. It's the pinnacle of success for your clients. So these are very important things to start with. They are very basic, particularly in the digital market world. All right.